Don't mind me, I'm just AFKing to get the new 15-year cape. Hello there, Ray here, and let's take a look at how to get this cape as well as the previous ones, and also talk about the chunk loading rumors. So make sure you have hit that subscribe button. Now first off, we're going to talk about why we haven't had any snapshots for pretty much the entire month of July. And this has to do because of the Sweden holidays. Now, as you guys might know, Minecraft, the Java edition, is worked on a team that's in Sweden, so we expect no snapshots to come out on any of the holidays. But you might notice that when it comes to the month of July, there isn't actually any holidays showing up. And that's because the whole month of July is kind of like an unofficial holiday for the Swedes. Since the country is so far north, their summers are very short, so people just take the whole month of July to go on vacation. Now, we really didn't see this big stall in the past couple of years when it came to snapshots, but it seems like since they got the 1.21 version pretty stable, they didn't have any reason to come out and start working on like a 1.21.1 version. But they are actually continuing to work on that. Now, since the Bedrock Edition team is actually in the United States, they actually have been putting out some small fixes for the 1.20 version for the beta players. But for Java, we'll probably see a snapshot maybe next week or in the month of August. There's also a brand new Minecraft cape that can be acquired, and this cape will also appear on your Java Edition account once you complete it for your Bedrock Edition. To get it, you have to load up Bedrock Edition, which every Java account now has for free. Click this little join event right here, and this event goes from July the 22nd all the way to the August 4th. And then come over here and click join now. Then you'll need to download the resource pack, so all the different cool looking things will look the way they're supposed to instead of using the normal Minecraft resource pack. And it will put you into one of the servers. So now that you're put into a server, you need to complete the stuff that are in this challenge list right here. So if you right click it, you can see that the cape is the reward when you reach 100% of these challenges. And there is a total of 15 challenges for the Minecraft 15-year anniversary. So if you go ahead and just click on them, they'll tell you what the challenge is. This one's Red Rabbit Challenge. While wearing the Red Rabbit's beanie, run over a launch pad 50 times while completing Ace Race minigame. And for every challenge you complete, you also get a smaller reward to earn the Red Rabbit Head character creator item. So let's go find that Ace Race game. And this can be done pretty easily by scrolling over to where it says teleport map, this globe. Here's all the different places we can teleport to, and we can just click on the Ace Race one and then accept. And now we're over here. By the way, I don't know why my skin doesn't change. I did put in my normal Java skin over here, but for some reason it doesn't show up on the server. So maybe you Bedrock players can tell me what's going on there. So just over here is the Ace Race. And you just follow this arrow and follow all these little parkour things. Once you go all the way around, you'll complete one race. And just by doing one race, I actually completed one of the challenges, which is completing a course of Ace Race minigame. You also get that secondary smaller reward. In this case, it is a emote. There's also the Grid Runners game where you come in and complete some different challenge rooms with some other players. And when you finish that, you actually complete another one of these challenges. There's also Sands of Time, which is a game where you need to go in and collect a bunch of coins as well as sand to continue surviving inside this little mini game. Then once you survive at least 2 minutes, you can leave through this portal here. And this will complete one of the challenges. There's also the Meltdown game where you have to go inside of rooms and kill mobs and advance through different levels. The farther you make it, the more coins you can get. But once you do play this game, you get another challenge knocked off the list. Now, once you've collected a few coins, you can start doing the ones where you have to wear a beanie while you complete the different challenges. This is because these have to be purchased. The shop where you can purchase these is from the center here, going towards the Sand of Times. You don't go into the mini game, go over to the left of that. Over here in the corner is where the Ender Cup is. A little bit behind it and to the right is some little vendors. You can see the little villagers selling stuff. And these are the guys that are selling the hats. So if you right click it, you can see you can purchase the Red Rabbit beanie. Currently have 1,000 coins, and if I just click buy, I can buy it. Then if I go over to my cosmetic chest, right click it, you can see the beanie. I can select it, and now it's on my character's head. And I don't know why, my skin changed to Steve now. So while wearing that beanie, I can then work on trying to complete this challenge. Of course, you guys know me, I had to automate the process at getting some of these advancements. So one of them hit the bounce off one of these red things. So I just found this red thing near this overhang here. So if I just push backwards, it just keeps bouncing me off of it. And yeah, I just sat here for about a minute doing this, and I got all 50 bounces really easily. Now the last challenge on the list, you have to complete the Mystery Cave challenge, which is completing all 7 painted puzzle challenges. Now this one's at the top of the screen. You can see there's like a little scroll. You can see 2 exclamation marks. And you can see there's a bunch of locks. The 2 exclamation marks means that 2 days pass, so that there's 2 paintings open. There's one right there, and there's one right there. And then the rest of the paintings will appear on these walls after the next couple days. So after a week, all of them should be opened up so that you can complete them. And these paintings will show a location where you're supposed to do a certain action. So one's showing like you're supposed to wave at this crown image, and the other one's showing that you have to use the party popper at this special statue with blue eyes. You can complete the first puzzle by pressing B, which opens up different emotes, and then clicking the one that's the wave one. And then once your character does the wave, while standing over top of this crown in the center, you'll get a partial completion for this one here. You can see I got 1 out of 7. Let's do the second one now. So if we buy the party popper, and this store selling toys is in the counterclockwise corner from the previous store. Now go to the Sand of Times minigame. And from here, we just want to go over to that head right there. Once you're here, continue going to the left till you come across this little walkway with wood planks. Jump over this one, then jump over this wood here and climb up the stairs. Then over here on the right hand side is the statue with the blue eyes. And if you stand here while using the party popper, you get to the advancement cave puzzle. Now if we check our list, you can see that we have 2 out of 7. So now we just have to wait for the rest of the week to go by in order to complete those. In the meanwhile, you can collect enough coins so you can purchase the upcoming items which will be needed in order to complete it. And now that we're in the month of July, that means we're starting to get the new capes onto your Java account. If we go over to Java Edition here, go to Skin, then choose which skin you want. Currently I'm using this one. Click the little 3 dots, click Edit, and then you can see the capes you get to choose from. So the 15-year cape showed up really quickly after you claimed it on their website back in May. But when it came to the Twitch Purple Heart one as well as the TikTok follower one, even though these appeared pretty quickly on the Bedrock Edition, it could be delayed in popping up on your Java account until early July. So let's go ahead and try out this one. Just click Save and Use in the bottom right. Now you can go ahead and play whatever version you want to. And this is what the TikTok cape looks like. It has the creeper face as well as the 2 TikTok colors, the kind of cyan and the magenta. And its logo is like one of those images you look at with a 3D glasses, where it makes the image look like it's popping out. The only problem is these type of images actually hurt my eyes. Let me know if 3D images hurt your eyes. Well, let's go ahead and see what it looks like with the Elytra, and you can see it actually looks much better. It is missing the actual creeper face, but it completely changes into, we got the little colors on the edges, we got the white, the black, and overall I think it looks quite nice being on the wings. Now the Twitch Purple Heart one does look really nice, and then when you switch over to an Elytra, it also keeps the same type of logo, unlike the TikTok one. Because it's so vibrant, I definitely think it's one of the best looking capes. And then there's Minecraft's 15-year anniversary cape, which is a really classic with the creeper face and the creeper colors. When you come over to Elytra, you can see the creeper face is turned sideways, which is pretty cool. Which one is your guys' favorite? I thought the 15-year anniversary was really cool. As many of you guys know, I've been playing Minecraft for all 15 years. So I not only got to witness all the changes throughout the years, but I actually got to participate in making big discoveries for the technical survival side of the game. But with new people coming in and trying out technical Minecraft, they're not aware of this entire 15-year history. And because of that, they often will make mistakes in assuming certain things about the past, rather than doing the research to see what actually occurred back then. As you can imagine, this causes confusion when people state their opinion rather than just stating what actually happened. And we can see this in an example where a couple individuals think that it's only possible to load the end dimension without a player ever since they announced it in the Minecraft changelogs. Where if we look at the history, we can see that over 8 years ago, it was first shown to be possible, and it just happened to be that I was the person that discovered it. On the flip side, there's some people that also try to give me more credit than what I actually did, such in saying that I designed all Sandtubers, when if they would actually watch the videos, they would see I clearly gave credit for people that helped out, as well as retaining my own credit for these specific designs. And this is similar to how credit is given in scientific papers that are written up in academia today. So it's always appropriate to credit the person who designed it, as well as anyone else that helped contribute to the design. But what should we do with these individuals that are disguising their assumptions as facts? We could say that anybody that follows such an individual should be ashamed of themselves. But rather than ostracizing such individuals, we should instead help them by correcting their assumptions. So if you see somebody making such assumptions, take the time to help them. and together we will be smarter in the future. If you see anybody using any of my machines or tricks, be sure to let me know so I can send them a thank you. If you're curious on the whole history of sand dupers or on how to load the end dimension or the nether dimension without a player, I have 2 playlists I highly recommend you check out. And you can even see the entire process on how I design my farms by joining my Twitch live streams, which are every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. If you can't make it to them, you can always watch the archive videos to see how I designed these farms from scratch. And that's what's playing here in the background, me designing the Allay slime farm. And I even do all this building on my public server, which anyone can join, so you can have a front row seat to it. And this is all thanks to Bisect Hosting, who are the ones that run my server, and you can get your very own Minecraft server so you can have whoever you want to join and all play together. Just by using the link in the description or my code, you can even get 25% off. And thank you everyone who took advantage of this deal. Now come watch me design some new farms and machines for these latest changes, or check out this playlist on rare mobs to collect. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you over there. Bye bye!